Good morning from a dull, dingy, and dirty and disgraceful Disturbia on the 12th of December, 12/12/2022. As you can see, we have snow here in Disturbia. You can see the high white tent ceiling, which is partially white and partially blue, electromagnetic. Got quite a bit of fog here. You can see how dull and dingy it is. I was reading in Luke this morning about Herod again. King Herod over Israel and Judah. Read Obadiah. In the day of Judah's calamity, Esau moved in and began calling himself an Israelite Jew. Total conundrum. Herod crucified the Lord of glory, and before that, he killed John the Baptist. Why? Why? These are facts that are rarely talked about. You always hear, well, the Romans murdered Messiah. Who killed John the Baptist? Oh, that was Herodias' fault. Look at the names. Herodias, Herod. Herod was the king. He could have cut off her head if he wanted to. What's really distressing for me is that even people who watch videos like mine or others that tell the truth, there aren't very many, but there are some, still conflate the identity of Judah and Esau. Israel, Judah, and Esau all have their own separate identities. Israel was taken into captivity to the north, not into Babylon. I've been having a discussion with somebody about this on another YouTube. Judah was taken into Babylon much closer, so that some of them could even go back after the captivity. There were good figs and bad figs amongst the people of Judah. They were not all bad figs. But what I've noticed is that either people are saying that the Jews are Judah, or the Jews are Israel, and the Jews are Esau. You see what I mean? You've got to really disentangle these three bloodlines. Israel, the people of Israel were taken to the north and were scattered northward. England, Holland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, to the Isles, Australia, New Zealand. They are also found in South Africa, for example. And then you've got the people of Judah, which according to the scripture, Joel 3:6, this is not my imagination. I always wondered too, why are they called Greeks? And then I read Joel and I realized why they were called Greeks. Because they were sold to Greece. Some of them went back into went back home into Judah. And there are good figs and bad figs there. I'm just wondering what's going on here traffic-wise. It looks like there's a big traffic jam here. Anyhow, this is a very dangerous thing to do. And then there are other people that will say the people of Judah are the Jews, and the Jews are the wicked people. But they completely ignore Esau. Why is that? Why is that you get Christians who understand that Messiah is of Judah saying that I don't know, is there a policeman up here or what? What's going on? It's really strange. that are saying that the synagogue of Satan is a Catholic Church. Well, who was Messiah talking to in that? Was the Catholic Church even founded in the day of Messiah? No. Who crucified the Lord of glory? Herod. Edomite. King. Yes, but the Romans crucified Messiah. Yes, at the behest of the king, who was Herod. This business about, oh well, if we don't kill the Messiah now, the whole world will follow after him, and we will lose our place in nation. That is the constant yammering of the so-called Jews who were Edomites. Esau also got a blessing from Isaac, not only Jacob. Esau rules under his father, the devil. And so many people are not willing to see him. And this is very concerning. Now, some people may not understand, but I think that there are very many that do, because they're always protecting Esau in that they are claiming the Catholic Church is to blame. I'm not saying the Catholic Church is not evil and it's not Dagon worship, because it is. But I'm talking about the original garden scenario, serpent worship. Ye shall be as gods, Kabbalah, Khan, Baal, and Allah. This is found in the Talmud. I realize that Roman Catholicism is Talmudic, but Talmudism came first. Herod was Pilate's boss. Pilate sent the Messiah to Herod and said, you crucify him. He comes from your country. Pilate was the governor only of Judah, and Herod was king over both, and a tetrarch in Israel, you see? Now, I don't know what this protection of the Jews is all about. I really don't understand it, because they murdered the Lord of glory. And if you are a person who believes, or man or woman who believes in the Messiah, then you should know who Herod is, because he's going to be persecuting you very soon also, if you're a true believer.